There is a fight on UFC 284 that is flying completely under the radar right now, and that is Josh Emmett versus Yair Rodríguez for the interim UFC belt at featherweight. The winner is going to fight Alexander Volkanovski. I'm going to give you my breakdown and prediction for this fight in just a second. I do want to say, if you are new here, hello everybody and welcome back to the video. Again, if you're new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's break down Yair Rodríguez versus Josh Emmett for you. So, this is a magnificent fight. This is going to be really, really fun because you have Yair Rodríguez, and both him and Josh Emmett are never, ever in a boring fight. And the main event is so big that this fight is really getting overshadowed, just like some other fights on the card. Like, there's some pretty good fights on this card. Anyways, I will give you my quick thoughts, and then I will expand on my prediction from there. So, I don't see a scenario where Yair Rodríguez loses this fight. I don't even see a version where he gets chinned, because he has a fantastic chin. And Josh Emmett, yes, he has some fantastic power, but I wholeheartedly believe that Yair Rodríguez is better everywhere. Josh Emmett's not going to take him to the ground, and even if he does, Yair has some okay defense, like good enough where he'll be able to get back to his feet. We saw that in the Max Holloway fight, showed a little bit of weakness there, but Josh Emmett, he is not going to be taking Yair Rodríguez down. He's going to be like ducking around, just looking for that big overhand or that big uppercut, you know what I mean? And I don't see any scenario where Yair Rodríguez gets chinned. He has a little bit of a problem in the fifth round, in the fourth round, if they were to get to the later rounds, where his movement isn't as good as it is in the early rounds because he's so unbelievably explosive at the beginning of the fight. He slows down a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be enough for Josh Emmett to catch him. I see the first two rounds at the very least with Yair just completely destroying him in the stand-up. Josh Emmett might catch a punch here and there, but Yair is so good in the early rounds, and I believe he'll even catch that into the later rounds. I'm actually picking him to win by decision here. I just see him beating him everywhere. I see him chopping on the legs, kicking to the body, and Yair has probably some of the best kicks in the entire of the UFC. Maybe I choose him and Edson Barboza for the best kickers in the entire UFC. I think he'll keep him at range. I think Josh is going to do a lot of missing, and don't forget, Josh Emmett arguably lost his last two fights, definitely lost against Kattar, and a lot of people think he lost against Dan Ige. I also think that myself, but that's like not like a crazy robbery. You can't call that a robbery, I wouldn't say. Calvin Kattar absolutely was a robbery. If he couldn't hit Calvin Kattar, he's not going to be able to hit Yair Rodríguez unless it's in the later rounds. That's where I'm coming from here. I just see this fight being a simple stand-up fight with Yair doing whatever he wants. That's truthfully how I see it. I don't see like this fight having any crazy like scenarios that goes on where it's like, oh, you know what, Josh Emmett's pretty good at this, or Yair Rodríguez is pretty good at that. I just see this as going to be a kickboxing fight. Josh Emmett's going to box, going to try and take his head off. It won't happen. And Yair's going to win a comfortable decision, and then he's going to fight Alexander Volkanovski and probably get dominated by Alexander Volkanovski, unless something crazy happens. Alex ends up losing to Islam and then loses all of his confidence. That's how I see this fight going, though. I'm actually betting on this fight. I put $50 down on Yair Rodríguez. I'm pretty confident in this one. Please, this is where I'll leave it up to you. Let me know if I'm insane here, because I see this breakdown as a very, very simple fight. Yair is going to take it, and I'm very, very confident in that. That's my lock of the card, actually. It's going to look really bad if he does lose on. Anyways, guys, I'll leave it up to you. Let me know what you think about this fight down below, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new here and enjoy the content, please consider hitting the like button. It will help the channel a ton, and subscribe if you are brand new. Check the description down below for links to all my other channels, and if you want to hear more fight talk about anything MMA related, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.